previous lecture, we have seen the introduction of microprocessor. Now we will see the block diagram or architecture of microprocessor. So we have already seen that the CPU of a microcontroller is basically known as the microprocessor. Now we will see the architecture of that CPU or the microprocessor, and it is 8085 microprocessor. So this is the basic block diagram of a 8085 microprocessor. So whatever the instruction is given to a computer, it comes to the processor and it comes first to the instruction register. So whatever the instruction is come, then it first to the instruction register. Then it is going to the instruction decoder. So what is the function of instruction decoder? Instruction decoder basically decoded the instruction so that the processor can understand this. So the instruction is stored in the instruction register first, then it is decoded by the instruction decoder. Then it goes to the control unit. So control unit basically controls the overall operations with the help of control signal and the timing. We will see in detail about the every part later. So basically control unit controls the overall operations, and you can see that this is the register array and this is the accumulator. So what is this? So this is the accumulator, this is the temporary register, and this is the ALU. So we already know that ALU basically performs all the arithmetic and the logical operations. So what is accumulator? Accumulator is basically a register, and this is used whenever a operation is performed with the ALU. We will see later. And this is temporary register. This register is basically used to store the value temporarily while performing the operations in the ALU. And this is the flag register. So flag register is a 8-bit register, and among the 8 bit, only 5 bits are useful. So we will see the flag register in detail. So this is the register array. So what is this? This is the register array. And we can see that B, C, D, E and H are the general purpose register. So this is the general purpose register and this is the special purpose register. All the general purpose register B, C, D, E and H are the 8-bit register. But this can form a 16-bit register by pairing. So B and C register are formed 16-bit register as BC register pair to store the 16-bit value, and D register similarly DE register pair, H register pair will also be there. So W and Z is the temporary register. Next, this is the special purpose register. We will see in detail, that is program counter, that is stack pointer, and that is increment and decrement register. So this is a very basic block diagram or architecture of an 8085 microprocessor. Now we will see the details of each and every part in 8085 microprocessor. Now we will see the details of each and every part of the architecture of microprocessor 8085. So first is instruction register. So when an order or instruction is obtained from memory, after that it is stored in the instruction register. As I told before, that whatever the instruction is come, then it is stored in the instruction register initially. Second is instruction decoder. The instruction is decoded into different device cycle in the instruction decoder so that the processor can understand it. So I told before that the instructions stored in the instruction register are decoded in the instruction decoder so that the microprocessor can understand those instructions and can fetch it. Next, control unit. So control unit basically controls the overall operations by the help of control signal and the timing. So the control and timing unit coordinates with all the action of the microprocessor by the clock and gives the control signal which are required for communications among microprocessor as well as the peripherals. So basically, control unit controls the overall operation with the help of clock, and it gives the control signal that is required for the communication between the microprocessor and between the peripheral devices. So next is ALU. So we know that ALU performs all the arithmetic and logical operations. So next is flag register. So we will see a separate lecture about the flag register. But as for now, we see that it is a special purpose register. Depending upon the value of result after any arithmetic logic operations in the ALU, the flag bits become set or reset. So there are five flag bits in the 8085 microprocessor. So you can see that this is the 8-bit flag, and only 5 bits are used in the 8085 microprocessor. So this is D0, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7. These are the 8-bit flag register, but among the 8 bits, only the 5 bits are useful. And that 5 bits are sign flag, zero flag, auxiliary carry flag, parity flag, and the carry flag. So we'll see details about each and every flag in the next lecture. The function of flag register. So the flag bits becomes set or reset after the operation. So after the operation in the ALU. So whatever the operation is done in the ALU, and after each and every operations, the flag bits is either set or one or reset. And next we will see about the accumulator and the temporary register. So next is accumulator. Accumulator is one of the general purpose register of microprocessor. So you see in the block diagram that there are 6 general purpose registers, that is B, C, D, E, H, L. So accumulator is also a general purpose register of microprocessor and is basically called as the A register. So the accumulator is an 8-bit register that is a part of the ALU. The register is used to store the 8-bit data and to perform arithmetic logical operations. So whatever the operations is performed in the arithmetic logic unit, that is a part of the accumulator. So accumulator is basically store the result of the operations that is performed in the ALU. The result of an operation is stored in the accumulator. So whenever an operation is performed in the ALU, the result of that operation is basically stored in the accumulator. So it's basically a 8-bit register and it's a part of the ALU, or the arithmetic logic unit. So next is temporary register. So temporary register is basically used to temporarily store the value by performing any operation in ALU. So whenever any operation is performed in the ALU, we need to store the value temporarily for a certain period of time. And that temporary value is stored basically in the temporary register. So next we will see the register array. So next is register array. So you know that the register array is basically used to store the data. So I have told that there are 6 general purpose registers, that is B, C, D, E, H and A. These all are the 8-bit registers that is basically used to store the data permanently to a memory location or to a register. So next that is B, C, D and H and they are coupled to form 16-bit register. So these B, C, D, E and H and register are coupled to form the 16-bit register to store the 16-bit data. So there is the 3 register pair are there. That is BC register pair, D register pair, and the HL register pair. These all are the 16-bit register that is basically used to store the data. The register pair is basically used to store the 16-bit data operations. So next, short-term W and Z register are used in the processor and cannot be utilized with the developer. So there are also 2 types of register, that is W register and the Z register. I told that these are the temporary register and it is basically used in the processor and it cannot be replaced by the developer. It only replaced by the programmer. So next is program counter. So program counter, I told that these three are the program counter, stack pointer, and the increment and decrement register are the special purpose register. These all are the, so PC and SP are the 16-bit register and increment and decrement register are the 8-bit register. So this is PC, program counter. So program counter holds the address of the next instruction that is being fetched. When an instruction is performed, it is incremented by one memory location to store the address of the next instruction. So basically, program counter holds the address of the next instruction that is being fetched. So whenever an instruction is performed by ALU, then it is incremented. Program counter is incremented by 1 to store the address of the next memory location. So next is stack pointer. Stack pointer, you know that stack pointer is basically 16-bit register and it functions similar to a stack, which is constantly increased or decreased with two throughout push and pop. So whenever instruction comes to a stack, then it is incremented to one memory location, and that process is called the push. And next, whenever an instruction is deleted from the or data is deleted from the stack memory location, then it goes to the another memory location, then the process is called the pop. So stack pointer basically functions similar to the stack operations. So next is instruction increment or decrement register. So the 8-bit register contains or else a memory position can be increased or decreased with 1. So whatever the increment and decrement is done to the program counter, stack pointer is done by the increment and decrement register. So it is basically useful for the incrementing or decrementing program counter as well as the stack pointer register contains with 1. So we know that program counter incremented by one memory location whenever an instruction is fetched by the processor, and that incrementation is done by the increment register and decrementation is done by the decrement register. So whenever stack pointer is increment or decrement, then it is done by the increment or decrement register. So these are the basic block diagram of the architecture of the execution microprocessor. So in the next lecture we will see the details of the flag register. Thank you for watching.